Yeah. Aaron, you had a thing that you wanted to go over?
No, yeah. I mean, some of it had to do with like coronavirus and all that kind of stuff. And we were talking earlier about how, like, in Ohio right now, there's limits on restaurants and there's limits on barber shops, bars. I think there's. I mean, did they lessen us even on how many people can be together?
Was
right
100?
now?
The CDC changed their recommendations from no gatherings of 100 people or more to 50 people or more.
Yeah. There's been a lot of things going on.
Gyms.
Yeah,
gyms closing.
So I can't.
Of course, that
become
doesn't
a Pokemon master
affect
now,
us a whole lot,
which is sad. So, which I am looking at maybe starting the Pokemon League because everyone's stuck at home, can't do anything. So
good. I might
start that up here like next week, but I just need to get it going.
Hopefully that makes up for the next announcement.
Yes, hopefully. So what we're looking at doing is we're gonna be canceling Wavecon. There's cancellations already happened with E3. We don't have a clue what's going on with Star Wars Celebration, which is in August.
Yeah, a long way away.
It's further away, but like looking into June and where it's going to be, we think it's probably safest for us to cancel it, and rather than trying to move it like a few months and hope things have cleared up or hope people can still make it if we moved it and whatnot, we're gonna cancel Wavecon. And we're going to also announce with that we will have Wavecon 2021 August 2nd to the 6th.
Yeah.
So we already have dates and everything set aside. We've been talking with the hotels of what they had available and what we could do and what we could move around and stuff too. Yeah. So sadly, I mean, we're very interested in meeting and seeing, people that we've already seen.
Yeah.
People that we haven't met and stuff.
New fans, returning fans.
And I know there was a lot of people that were interested in coming that hadn't come.
Yeah.
But I think this is probably the safer option for.
Yeah, we've been talking about this for a while, and we just want to make the best decision that we can, and we feel like this is the most appropriate.
Like we had, we were working on stuff to get up for like what events we were going to have, and a bunch of things that we needed to put up on the website, and we've been holding off on it because it's like, well, what should we do? Should we put this stuff up? Hopefully, people haven't pushed too much into this yet.
Luckily, as of right now, at least, not everybody's getting tested, but right now we live in an area that has remain unaffected, but it is getting closer and closer and closer, and
every day
our area kind of skews older people around us, and
definitely.
We just want to do the best we can to really, I mean, that social distancing thing, we don't want to encourage, because we love that people want to come and hang out and people from all over the world, but I would hate for one person to get it that shouldn't have gotten it because of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. So I mean, it wouldn't be that, well, we're worried Eric's going to die because he's going to get the coronavirus if we have Wavecon. But if something happens and somehow it spread from someone who didn't know they had it, or just because more people are traveling through an airport, or maybe some of these people, there's been lots of bans and stuff where flights aren't allowed in. Like, I don't know if that's going to be lifted by the time we have Wavecon. Right now, Europe, there's lots of things going on. So until things kind of smooth out.
There's a flight ban in Canada, too, isn't there?
I think there's something, with Canada as well. So, I mean, I think it's the safest option. It's also like we wanted to try to figure some things out and get things so that people can look forward to, even though it won't be this year, at least we have dates, and we'll slowly release more information as things go of 2021 Wavecon, and we look forward to seeing people and everything there. Now, that is set up for Marietta. I believe we already have the block set up for hotels. I'll talk in Wavecon and stuff too. I don't know how many people have booked hotels. It is possible for people to call in and individually change stuff, but we could also just tell them all to be canceled, and they can just click it and cancel all those right off the bat too. So there's some
cancel
options.
The entire
they can just cancel
block.
everyone that's in those blocks right now, so that people don't have to individually call and all that kind of stuff too. But if they want to individually call and change their stuff over or anything, like, we can do that as well. So maybe I'll kind of see what some consensus is. I don't know how many people we had in blocks already, but that block is now open August 1st to the 8th of 2021.
Yeah. And, we know there's a lot of people that are going to be disappointed. We know there's a lot of people that, might want to think like, oh man, I'll just come anyway and just come hang out, and maybe I'll organize this little thing. And, I love the passion of people wanting to do that, and they want to go and meet their friends they don't get to see. But we want to make sure that we're encouraging people to, we need to try to, you got to do what you can. Everybody helps trying to get rid of this thing. One of the greatest things that I saw this last week was 15 seconds of advice from this guy that I feel like knows what he's talking about. He's a Center for Disease Control scientist, and he's like, the best advice you can give to somebody is act as if you already have the virus. I'm not saying like quarantine yourself and all that stuff. Just like think in your mind that you have it and you don't want to spread it. That's how you don't get it.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing that, then you're not thinking about everybody that could be infected getting you. You're thinking about me affecting other people. And when you do that, you automatically are thinking of don't get near anybody, rather than don't get near to that person that looks sick. You know?
That person might be sick. I'll get infected. But if you like, I don't want to infect anybody.
Yeah.
You're looking at it that way.
If you look at it that way, then you relatively should be okay. You know,
because the biggest danger isn't necessarily like you're going to get this illness and it's going to harm you, but that you're going to get it and possibly pass it to someone else who maybe they're a caregiver. You know, maybe they have, you know, a grandma that they've been taking care of, or they live with their grandma, and that's the person that you need to keep it away from. And when you spread it to someone else unknowingly, now they bring it back to like their grandparents or something.
If you think about all the people that are in your life that you see every day, even the people that you don't know that are strangers, you have no idea who has some kind of autoimmune deficiency.
No.
I mean, underlining things like, you know, diabetes could be something that's terrible. You know, like we read a statistic today being like, between 20 and 50 is the most hospitalizations. Yes, older people are the ones that, you know, the fatality rate is applying to, but between 20 and 40 is the most amount of people that are actually being hospitalized, and there's only a certain amount of beds, you know, in this country.
Yeah.
So,
beds, respirators, all that kind of stuff.
We just, you know, we want to make sure we're urging people like you got to take care of yourself, but you got to take care of others. You know, like I know that like. You know, healthcare is right now, at least in the country, is a huge like debate, especially in politics. But like, it's not just you. You got to think about the healthcare of everybody around you, because this stuff is about herd immunity. You know, that's why vaccines are important. It's not about just you. It's about making sure everybody has good healthcare. You know.
Yep.
So. Anyway, we made the decision, and hopefully people aren't too upset. But
it didn't come lightly trying to like decide. It's been a thing that we've been talking about since all this has been going on, and things keep on like, you know, more and more starts happening, and then it starts happening even more so, like in Ohio and from Marietta and stuff too. And it's like, you know, this is getting more and more of like, well, what should we do and what should be our plans? So
we don't have any plans to delay any reaction series or streams or anything like that. Really, Wavecon at this point is the only thing that's affected. Yeah,
luckily for us right now, I mean, the amount of people that come into the office is generally 5 of us, you know, like we're not really seeing each other or seeing other people during the workday.
And all of our kids are home from school.
All the kids are home from schools. I feel pretty safe and secure. If we get to the point where our governor says like, hey, everybody needs to stay home for 2 weeks, I mean, we'll have to do that, you know?
Yeah. And then, I mean, we'll probably try to post something if there's going to be changes in what's going on and let people know, whether it's like, you know, me or Eric or Calvin, like just on a phone being like, hey guys, here's what's going on, shit's being delayed, sorry, or, you know, whatever it is. So, but we'll keep you guys updated on other changes or anything that we have going on. But as of right now, Wavecon is the biggest thing that we didn't want to, but we feel like as it's approaching and we, you know, it's uncertain how this is going to go out and how things are going to play out, and if things are going to get slowed down by June, if things are still going to be going like this. I mean, I hope not. I hope things can kind of,
I mean, in our discussions, we talked about how like it's more important to stop doing it now than to wait and then make people stop then.
Yeah.
Because,
or you know, people trying to cancel stuff and whatever, and it's So it didn't come lightly, but it's a thing that we hope everyone understands, and we're hoping that at least trying to get some more of this information ready for next year.
Best case scenario is I live to regret this decision.
Yeah. and best case scenario too is that we're going to have much more time now that we're going to be working towards Wavecon, of trying to get things planned. We have a date already set and ready. And we have a little over a year now for that date. So hopefully the next Wavecon will be really good, a lot of fun, and we'll have more information on that as we move along through the year.